On this edition of City Focus, the City of Valdosta unveils its new website. The Valdosta Police Department invites residents to sign up for the new Citizens Police Academy class. Mayor Gayle visits a group of local veterans, and we talk with Pat Collins about Engineering Week. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Hello, I'm Marcus McConico, the Media Coordinator for the City of Valdosta, and welcome to City Focus. Metro 17 and City Focus is your source for information for what's taking place in your city. Let's take a look at a few of the key topics that are happening in the city. Metro 17 is just one way that we provide information to citizens. But another main source for information for many residents is the city's website. The City of Valdosta unveiled its brand new, sleeker, and more modern website on February 10th.
We're proud that we took a very citizen-focused approach to creating this new website. We pursued citizens for their feedback through an online survey prior to putting the website together, asking them, what do you like most about the current website and what do you want in a new website? We used that data to form the new website, and then after or right before we went live, we did again seek the input of citizens to tell us what they liked and didn't like about this site. Overall, the process was great. Citizens were involved in creating a community website that has a lot of tools for their needs.
The new website includes features that the old site was unable to perform. This includes the integration of social media on the site.
The information is more clear, concise, and one of the features that we have is a community calendar that is truly a community calendar. We can have users access the calendar from different organizations to populate the calendar, so it's not just government events, but also events from Parks and Recreation and the Development Authority and different places around the community, as well as other local governments.
The new site also includes a link for I Want To for old and new visitors that are coming to the site for a specific reason.
We invite citizens to take a look at the new website, and if you have a moment, you can complete another survey that's located on the homepage to let us know what you like about it, what you might want to include in it. That survey will be available for a while because as this website, since it's new, everything is kind of how we want it right now, but it does evolve. So based on citizens' needs, their wants, and what they'd like to see available to them, we will continually update it.
Check out our new website at valdostacity.com and sign up for e-news by clicking the link at the upper left-hand corner. In addition to the city's new website, we also launched a new app for citizens to report issues that they find in the city. SeeClickFix will allow citizens to take pictures of a pothole or a street light that is not working and send the issues directly to the person within the city that can fix the problem. Citizens will also be able to follow their report until its completion. The new app is just another way the city is attempting to communicate with its citizens by using technology.
Well, in conjunction with the update of our website, which is fantastic, and I invite all the citizens to go out and look at our new website, there's a feature on the website that says Report a Concern. And this is an electronic application in which a citizen can report an issue, a non-emergency issue to the city, such as a pothole, an overgrown lot, things of that nature, and it's an instantaneous message to that department. In the past, you had to kind of know what department you needed to contact, and folks really didn't know that. So now all you have to do is know an issue, the general vicinity in which you're in, hit the send button, and it goes directly to that department who's responsible.
The SeeClickFix app can be downloaded on both iTunes and Google Play. Go to our website, valdostacity.com, and click on the Report a Concern icon. Then click on the iTunes or Google Play image to download the app to your mobile device. The Public Works Department would like residents to know that change is happening in the city sanitation routes.
Something that needs to be touched up years and years ago. We will be addressing sanitation service routes in Valdosta. We will be balancing the scales at the end of the day. In the past, you had routes that were dramatically uneven. Monday's routes were very, very heavy. Tuesday were very, very heavy. And as you went down the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the routes were very slim. However, on Monday and Tuesday, it caused the workers to fall behind for the remainder of the week. And when you had a holiday to take place, it was even more troublesome.
The change is a result of the city's growth that has caused an imbalance in the current route system.
As the city has grown over the last 10, 15 years or so, annexation has taken place, and we just kind of like added on the workload. The workload was never really shifted. And in actuality, other overlapping and cross-cutting sections were created just to minimize any change of the current routes that were in place, because they had a route system which they termed the eastern route and western route. They were the primary routes throughout this city. However, with this new system that we're bringing in, hopefully it can be zoned, perhaps northern, southern, who knows. But at the end of the day, it would be level and it would be balanced, and therefore all homes can be reached in a reasonable time.
City officials believe the change will be a benefit to citizens and their service.
We have 4 different types of services that come through on each day. We have the recyclables, we have the regular garbage, we have the yard trash, and the special pickup, which is bulk items. And so in an effort to reduce any delays on any of the services that the citizens are expecting and ultimately paying for, we want to make sure that we have this implementation together. The main goal of this balancing of the service sanitation routes is to improve our customer service and make the city more efficient. It's ultimately about saving the taxpayer dollars. It's really organized, and at the end of the day, it's going to maximize all the services that you pay for.
For more information, contact Public Works at 229-259-3585. The Valdosta Police Department is looking for citizens to sign up for the 23rd class of the Citizens Police Academy. The department is trying to have the largest class they've ever had. This year's course is adding an extra lesson of visiting a local prison to learn the daily operations. They also maintain the tour of the Regional Crime Lab, 911 Center, shooting simulation training, and the police ride-along. Students will meet each Thursday for 10 weeks with a graduation ceremony at the end of the course.
This year we have a higher goal than usual. We're hoping to have 25 people attend this academy. In this Citizen Police Academy, we have one extra thing that I think people will enjoy. This year, we're actually going to attempt to go to a prison tour where people can actually see the living quarters and how tough it is to be in that type environment. With hope, they can then go and talk to their younger people in this generation and say, hey, this is not a place you want to go.
The spring class begins March 17th, and spots are filling fast. The size of the class is limited, and spots are first come, first served. Citizens may contact Captain Kerry Williams at 229-293-3099 for an application.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
February 21st through 27th is National Engineering Week. Engineering is a vital part of the operations at the City of Valdosta, and we have Pat Collins here to discuss how important it is to Valdosta and our citizens. Welcome, Pat.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you inviting me to come talk today.
Tell Tell us a little bit about what Engineering Week is.
Well, Engineering Week was founded in 1951, and it was established by the National Society of Professional Engineers. And it's always held around George Washington, the first engineer surveyor of our country's birthday on February the 22nd.
Okay. Now, typically when we think about the term engineer, we don't think about, a government or a city, a local government. What are some of the responsibilities of our local engineering department?
Well, our local engineering department here has a vast array of things that we do. We're basically responsible for the infrastructure that's in the city. We do land development review. We also look at capital improvement projects, and the SPLOS that's put out is special purpose local option sales tax pays for most of the capital improvements. That'd be the road and the drainage and the infrastructure that we put in, sidewalks, resurfacing, et cetera. And we buy and sell property that the city owns. In addition to that, we have GIS, we have street maintenance, we have signal maintenance, we have the Transportation Management Center, which we can view in many intersections across the city. We can view what's going on currently actively at intersections with traffic. We also have the sign division. We make all the signs, street signs, stop signs, etc., throughout the city. In addition to that, we also have stormwater management responsibilities, and we operate the stormwater utility, which is an enterprise fund which finances stormwater maintenance in the city. And lastly, we have the Arbor Division. And the Arbor Division obviously takes care of trees, it preserves trees, we issue tree permits, et cetera.
Okay. Now, earlier you talked about several projects that, that the city does. Obviously, we had lots of projects last year, and we had some new projects this year. What can we expect to see the engineering department doing as far as projects in 2016?
Well, so far we've been continuing to work on putting water and sewer into the annexed islands. We've been steadily doing that. In addition to that, pretty soon we're going to be doing the South Troop Street. And that will be a quality of life improvement, adding sidewalk, drainage, closed drainage, parking, curbs through that neighborhood. In addition to that, we just got permission this past week to add some trees and to beautify the gateway into downtown Valdosta over there on State Route 84, on Highway 84 by the new overpass. Let me tell you a little bit more about engineers.
Okay.
Engineers, we tend to be rather introverted, and we're not very good self-promoters. So consequently, the National Engineers Week, again, it was set up back in 1951 by the National Society of Professional Engineers. It's a week where we promote, especially with students and those in the community, the need to promote math, science, and those types of education so that we can have future engineers, because engineers help make the quality of life better in a community. And if you really think about it, I just came back from some training up in Athens, Georgia, for the American Public Works Association. And they had a strong message while I was there for the 3 days about we're not very good at promoting ourselves like public safety is. We hear a lot about the police and the fire, and they do a lot of great things. I'm not to take away from that. But if you think about 911 and the different emergencies that are around the country, there's a whole workforce that's out there that's involved with engineering that helped get access, that helped cleaned up New York City after 911, helped the fire and the policemen get access into buildings and to move things with their equipment. And actually, it's a very dangerous job, and we pay some of the highest insurance premiums for those that work in there. Because if you think about it, hanging up on a bucket truck in the middle of an intersection with people texting today, you know, there's a lot of dangers that are out there. So anyway, we hope that there will be more and more students that are interested in going into an engineering profession. It's a great profession. Every day is different because everything. And if you like public service, government is a great place to work.
Pat, I want to thank you for joining us, teaching us a little bit about what you do,
Right.
How important engineering is to the city, how important it is to, how important, you know, how tough a job it is, and how hard it is to get all that, you know, job done to be an engineer. But we appreciate you coming in. Thank you for coming in and teaching us everything about it. And we'll be back right here on City Focus.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Neighborhood Development in the City of Valdosta wants to remind all citizens looking for work of the free training classes offered by the city and Goodwill Industries. The first class on resume writing was held in January. The next classes are February 17th on job search tips and tidbits and March 16th on interview skills. Both classes will be held in City Hall Annex's multi-purpose room at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Each year, we are a participant in Goodwill's annual Family Empowerment Day, and the city always does something. The fire department's always there, the police department's always there, and neighborhood development always has a booth there, or we sponsor classes at the facility over on St. Augustine, and generally it's fair housing or it's something dealing with something in the neighborhood to give people information. So we've always worked with Goodwill, and this is just an extension of that collaboration.
Citizens can also take advantage of our new Job Center kiosk located in our Customer Service Center. To register for a workshop, contact Neighborhood Development at 229-671-3617. March the 4th is the deadline for this year's If I Were Mayor essay contest, sponsored this year by the Valdosta Youth Council. 6th grade students from all over the city are eligible to enter the contest. Students will have 300 words or less to explain how they would make a difference if they were mayor. Essays can be typed or neatly handwritten. First, second, and third place winners will be recognized by Mayor Gayle at the April 21st City Council meeting, and all essays will be displayed at City Hall during Georgia City's Week, April 18th through 22nd.
Sometimes the youth have an idea that maybe we're untouchable or something like that, and we don't want them to feel that way. We want them to be involved and to understand that we can listen to them and accept their ideas.
Entries may be mailed or hand-delivered by Friday, March 4th to the Public Information Office at 300 North Lee Street, room 102. For more information, contact Public Information Officer Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548 or visit facebook.com/Valdosta Youth Council. Applications for the 7th annual Valdosta Government 101 class are now being accepted. The class of 25 will meet for 7 weeks on Mondays from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m., with the first class being held April 4th, 2016. Government 101 is designed to give citizens of Valdosta and other locals a deeper understanding and appreciation for their local government by teaching them the responsibilities of all the city departments and other community leaders. The program is an initiative by the Valdosta Mayor and City Council. All forms may be obtained from the Public Information Office located on the first floor of the City Hall Annex on 300 North Lee Street, room 102, or by accessing them at valdostacity.com. Deadline for entry is March 18th. For more information, call the Public Information Office at 229-259-3548. There's still time to submit your entries to the 7th Annual People's Choice Photo Contest. This year's contest features the best of living in Valdosta. We are inviting all photographers of all ages and skill levels to show off their best artwork in 5 categories: planes and trains and other transportation in the city, paws and claws for the animal lovers, trees and bees and other nature wonders, faces and places, and sights and lights, potential film and movie locations in the city. A first place winner and honorable mention will be selected for each category. Citizens will vote for their favorites, and winners will be announced at the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts on July 18th. For more information, visit our website, valdostacity.com, and navigate to the public information page. Mayor Gayle recently was invited to visit a local veteran Bible studies group to speak with them and answer their questions about issues they see in the city. Mayor Gayle discussed various topics from the new development downtown, public transportation opportunities, job outlook, and what the city was doing to aid a disabled population. Mayor Gayle told the group that he welcomes their input and participation with government and hopes to have a continued relationship with them. In order to maintain clean waterways and avoid various other issues, the Stormwater Division sends out monthly stormwater tips. This month's tips involve car maintenance. Never dispose of vehicle fluids into the storm drain or drainage ditch. Recycle oil and other fluids. Inspect and maintain your car regularly. Use a drip pan under a vehicle to capture any fluids and prevent them from entering a storm drain or drainage ditch. Immediately clean up vehicle fluids with absorbent materials such as kitty litter, sawdust, or oil absorbent. Remember, only rain goes down the storm drain. For more information, contact the Stormwater Division at 229-259-3530. Now here's a recap of the January City Council meetings. January 7th, there was a reading of the fall election results, which included the mayor and members of the City Council. City Council members of District 1, 3, and 5, and at large were all sworn in, as well as Mayor and Mayor Pro Tem. There was a presentation in the city's audit for fiscal year 2015. Council approved a resolution to purchase 8 thermal cameras from the fire department. A motion was approved to extend a contract for 2 years with the Exchange Club. Employee of the Month award went to Lieutenant Carolyn McMillan and firefighter Christopher Scott of the Valdosta Fire Department. On the January 21st City Council meeting, Council approved a motion to amend the Valdosta Tree Ordinance. A motion was approved for a modification to the Georgia Environmental Finance Authority loan for water and sewer projects. A motion was adopted for a bid to purchase 4 fire trucks for the Valdosta Fire Department. A motion was also adopted to authorize the city manager to negotiate with the Central Valdosta Development Authority to sell land for the purpose of building a downtown Wyndham Hotel and Conference Center. Mayor and Council would like to invite all citizens to join them at the next City Council meeting on February 25th. And if you would like to read the complete City Council minutes, visit our website, valdostacity.com. Now let's take a look at what's taking place in the city in the coming weeks. February 16th, KLVB Board Meeting, 5:30 in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. February 17th, Land Bank Authority Meeting at 9 a.m. in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. This meeting is open to the public. February 17th, Goodwill Career Workshop, Job Searching Tips and Tidbits, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. February 19th, Community Arbor Day event. The Valdosta Tree Commission will present the city with the Tree City USA Award for the 30th consecutive year. For more information, call 229-259-3530. February 21st through 27th, National Engineering Week. February 22nd, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission Work Session, 5:30 at the South Health District Administrative Office. February 24th, Historic Preservation Commission Work Session, 3 o'clock in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. February 24th, the Lowndes County Bird Supper at the Georgia Railroad Freight Depot in Atlanta. Deadline to purchase tickets for the event is February 19th. Tickets can be purchased at the Lowndes County Judicial Administrative Complex or Valdosta City Hall. February 25th, Valdosta Youth Council meeting, 4 p.m. in Council Chambers. Everyone is invited. February 25th, City Council meeting at 5:30 in Council Chambers. Come get involved with your local government by attending City Council meetings. February 25th, Hot Jobs Hiring event at the Goodwill Industries Career Center on St. Augustine Road. February 29th, the Greater Lowndes Planning Commission meeting, 5:30 at the South Health District Administrative Office. February 29th, citizens have from February 12th to February 29th as a public comment period for an amendment to the 2040 Transportation Vision Plan. For more information, visit sgrc.us, then click on Transportation. March the 1st, Valdosta Lowndes County Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, 2:30 in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. March the 1st, Election Day. Let your voice be heard in the Georgia presidential primary. Early voting is going on now. March the 4th, deadline for If I Were Mayor essay contest. Local 6th graders have until the close of business to turn in their essays for the contest. For more information, contact the Public Information Office at 229-259-3548. March the 4th, First Friday, come to historic downtown Valdosta to enjoy dining and shopping. To stay informed of what's happening in the city, sign up for the weekly e-news blast at valdostacity.com/public information or call Public Information Officer Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548. The 2016 Azalea Festival is fast approaching, and the City of Valdosta is inviting all visitors to stop by our booth to learn more about the city and the services that we provide our citizens. The 16th Annual Azalea Festival will take place on March 12th and 13th at Drexel Park. Nearly 22,000 people from all over came to last year's event, so come out and enjoy the festivities and learn more about the City of Valdosta and our services. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website at valdostacity.com/Metro17. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to see past shows and stories. Thanks for watching. We'll see you here next time on City Focus.